All right, so let's look at the depreciation problem here. It says, unlike homes, cars depreciate over time. From the second you buy a car, it's becoming less and less valuable. Here's an example of this Mazda 5. It was purchased in April of 2013 for $23,000. The current value is $7,000, and this was done a couple years ago by my friend. So if she purchased it for $23,000 and then she now has a current value of $7,000, how much did it depreciate?
A lot of money.
Yeah, how much is a lot? 16,000, right? It depreciated $16K, $16,000. She owned it for a total of 52 months. So what's the depreciation per month? Take that $16,000 and divide it by the 52 months that she owned it. Her car depreciated in value $307.70 roughly. A month it lost its value. So think about it for just a minute. If your car payment's $400 and your car's losing value at $307 a month, that's going to be really hard to, when you're ready to sell it, to get your money back out of it, right? So you have to be really careful when you buy a car that you're not paying too much for it, or that you plan on keeping it until that depreciation and your payments catch up to each other. Does that kind of make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
All right, here's some math. This is what we're going to do today on our assignment. So we're going to use calculator.net to figure out our loan payment. So we're going to make it super easy for you guys to figure it out. So I'm not going to make you do the formula for the math for that, but we're going to use these numbers right here on calculator.net to make it happen. So the term of our loan is going to be 60 months. That's 5 years. We're doing all of our car loans over 5 years, even though some of them don't qualify for 5 years, okay? So, but this number will already be in on calculator.net for you. On our interest rate, we are going to use the 4.5%, so we're just going to leave it there. We're going to put 10% down, which means we're going to have to figure out which car we're going to buy and then figure 10% to put into that box. And then our sales tax rate, it's hard to read right there, but it's 6.35%. So that's a number that we're going to use every time we figure this out. And we're going to leave $300 in for the registration fees, okay? So we're going to go and we're going to figure out some prices of cars today using this loan calculator on calculator.net. Other things we're going to do off this chart is find some other numbers. So for car insurance, we're going to do it based on this chart right here. If we have a car that's 3 years or older or less, we're going to charge ourselves $60 per month for insurance, or $40 per month if it's 4 years or older. Trucks are quite a bit more expensive, and we're going to charge ourselves according to the year of the truck. Okay, maintenance and repair, we're going to do the same thing. Car versus truck versus age. And then the same thing on fuel cost. Cars, we're going to charge ourselves $100 per month on gas. And trucks, we're going to charge ourselves $150 per month on gas. And your homework's going to look just like this. Okay, so there's going to be pictures of vehicles for you to choose from. And you have to figure out the monthly cost of buying that vehicle. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to calculator.net. When you go to calculator.net, it's going to look like this. Okay, you have to come over here and you have to pick the auto loan calculator. So this spot right here. You can do this on your phones too if you want. Do you see how it came up with the exact same picture I had on your note-taking guide? So then we're just going to fill it in over here with our numbers. So how much does it say that we're going to pay for that truck? $45,926. So we're going to pay in $45,926. We're going to keep it 60 months. We're going to keep it 4.5%. But our down payment, we decided we were going to pay 10% of our cost. So we're going to do 10% of the $45,000. I actually made it a nice number for you like that because I wanted you to be able to just look at the number, remove the decimal point, right? So we're going to put a down payment of $45.93 down. And then the one thing we're going to change down here is we're going to go 6.35% for our sales tax. Everything else is going to stay the same in that. And we're just going to click calculate now. When we click calculate, You see here at the top, it gave me my monthly payment. So the monthly payment on this truck is $770.57. Once you have that monthly payment, you're going to come back over to your worksheet and you're just going to fill out the rest. So the rest of it says, well, car insurance. Well, this is a 2019 truck. So on insurance, I'm looking at trucks. It's less than 3 years old. So how much am I going to charge myself for insurance? I'm going to charge $120, which is probably roughly accurate. Maybe not. Maintenance and repair. So it's a brand new truck. So we're brand new truck. So $40 a month on maintenance and repairs. Now, you guys, that's kind of a low number when you think about like oil changes and putting in windshield wiper fluid and needing new tires and that kind of stuff. So maintenance and repair, $40 a month is probably fair. And then fuel on the new truck, we're going to charge ourselves $150 per month. Then we're just going to figure out how much a month that car is going to cost us according to these numbers. So we'll do $770.57. We're going to add $120 to that, plus the $40, plus the $150. And our car budget should be $1,080.57. So what I'm going to ask you to do today is exactly this. I gave you pictures of vehicles. I want you to go to calculator.net to find the monthly payment of the vehicle. You're going to use this chart that is also on your worksheet today to figure out the rest of the values to put in to figure out your monthly cost on those vehicles.